What's good? It's your boy K-Flex. I'm back here with another video, and today I'm ranking the Miami Dolphins positions. Now, I know it's been a while, guys. I've just been busy, you know what I'm saying? If I look tired, it's because I am. But I'm back, and I'm happy to be making this video. I haven't nothing really been going on with the Dolphins besides OTAs, which I will talk about a little bit in this video, a very little bit, but yeah, OTAs just went on and everything, and now we're on to mini camp. You know, the season's about to start, y'all. The season's really about to start in like only 2 months. You know, preseason will start, and you know, when preseason starts, the season has started for me, okay? Because at least I get to watch some football. You know, even if it's not the best football, at least I can see the team again. So we have about like I said, 2 months left. And we've made it how many months? The season ended in February. We made it for like, what, 4 months? So hey, we made it past the hard part. I'll put it that way. The hard part is in March and everything, when you know, like, damn, this just ended and we gotta wait for 5 months. But we've covered the hard part, and so we just down the last stretch. Now, to get into the video of my position ranks, now rank these people by what I already know, okay? I did not do these rankings based off like potential and everything like that, because if I did it based off potential, it's like so much other stuff that goes into it, and so I just did this off what I know. Now, potential did factor in a little bit, but not a lot, okay, as y'all will see with the list. So, without further ado, let's get into the list. Shout out to people who liked this video before they even heard the sentence, and let's get into it. Now, I will be going from best to worst. There's 13 categories. I just put kicker and punter together, but other than that, all the other positions are just separated. So, y'all can get in the comment section and let me know what you guys think before y'all even watch this video, what you guys think the rankings are in y'all's head, and then let's just see how mine compares to y'all's. Now, getting into the best, I'm starting off the best. Getting to the best unit on the team, I have to go safety, okay? Now, I love our safety unit so much because just looking at the names, you have Reshad Jones, who's very, very consistent, been the best player, one of my favorite Dolphins that I've ever got the opportunity to watch put on a uniform, one of my favorite players. And you have Minkah Fitzpatrick, a young second-year pro who many consider bust-proof, who pretty much is bust-proof, who I think will be a great free safety if he actually would stay in free safety, but that's another topic for another day. But those are our 2 starting safeties, and honestly, there's not many better starting safety tandems in the league. Not to mention, if you're just looking at depth, we still have TJ McDonald at safety. Honestly, could start on many other teams in the league, but shouldn't start on our team because we have better options. But he could honestly start on many other teams in the league, okay? And then you have Bobby Mccain, who they are putting that safety in OTAs. I don't really know why they're putting Bobby Mccain at safety in OTAs, obviously because they're trying to, like, I guess move everybody around, which is another topic that I'll talk about another day as well. But Bobby McCain is practicing at safety a little bit, and obviously Reshad Jones is not at OTAs, so I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah, that's another conversation. But as far as safety goes, I think that's our best unit on the team. I feel very confident in our safety unit. I don't think nobody's getting nothing above our safety. The second best unit on the team, I have to give it to the cornerbacks, okay? Now, at a cornerback, I'm gonna say I love them the same reason I love the safeties, because it's pretty much the same people. Because I'm going to count Minkah Fitzpatrick in both categories. So, Minkah Fitzpatrick at cornerback, obviously he's a great. Okay, Bobby McCain was the best slot cornerback in the league when he got paid his money only 2 seasons ago. I believe it was 2 or 3. It was about 2 seasons ago when he got paid his money. He was the best slot corner in the league. Then we moved him around and he kind of, you know, fell off a little bit. But let's not forget, he's great in the slot. Yeah, but Xavier Howard, obviously the best cornerback in the league. Argue with your mama. I'm not arguing about it, okay? I'm not arguing about it. He's the best cornerback in the league, and if you want to fight and meet up physically, we could do that. Other than that, we don't have many discussions, okay? And the only reason why I don't mark it over the safeties is because Eric Rowe is question marks there, you know? But I think he'll be decent, and he doesn't have to be amazing. But because we have so much other talent in the secondary, Eric Rowe literally just, he can't be a liability, but he doesn't have to be amazing. You don't have to be, you know, Richard Sherman, Eric Rowe. Just be, like, I'm not expecting him to be like a top tier corner, but just be, don't just be somebody that people literally just, okay, Eric Rowe's right there, we're just gonna pick on him the entire game. Just don't be that guy. Make a couple plays, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Or the second best unit. Now we get into the third best unit. And this is gonna be kicker and punter. Yes, sir, guys. Kickers need love too. Special teams need love too. So kicker and punter. This is my we're so good in this position because of Jason Sanders is one of the best young kickers in the league. You know, obviously you don't want to judge his whole career off one rookie season, but if he could continue the success, he's great. You know, our punter's not bad either. I don't want to say his name. I'm just gonna say Matt because I don't want to pronounce his name wrong. But Matt Hawk, that's what it is, Matt Hawk. I don't know why that slipped my mind, but our punter's not bad. Our kicker's young and good too, but you know, solid, and that's very important. I think a lot of people overlook that. Besides the Chicago Bears, I think they understand how important the kicker is. But a lot of people overlook, you know, having a decent kicker. It's just something about having a kicker that you know you can strut out with confidence if you're down, you know, 10 or you're down 3, obviously, or you to take the lead, and you can have some level of comfort. Like I always you think about the Ravens with Justin Tucker, one of the best kickers of all time. They never feel pressure when they have to go kick a field goal to maybe bring them, like I said, one possession. They never feel like pressure. There's teams that have to feel pressure in that situation, such as the Bears and, you know, other teams. If your kicker's not that great, man, it puts your team in very, very tough predicaments where you have to go for certain stuff. And so I'm very appreciative of our kicker and our punter. So that's the third best unit. Get into the fourth best unit. I like the defensive tackle, and this is one of the positions that I put, you know, based off potential. I'm assuming that as early as we drafted this guy, Christian Wilkins, that he's going to be a stud. Now, if he is a stud, I think our defensive tackle group would be amazing. Now, obviously, his rookie season, so I got to tailor my expectations, but I think our defensive tackle core would be amazing because I do like Vincent Taylor and I do like David Godchild, but I do think, like, you know, they may be better as defensive tackle number 2s. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about them being the main guys, but that's why you draft Christian Wilkins as early as you draft Christian Wilkins, because you're hoping he could be the main guy. So if he is all he's supposed to be, I think that our defensive tackle core will be amazing and be the fourth best, and that's one that I put up there on potential. But that is our fourth best position to me. Now getting into number 5, wide receiver. Now, wide receiver, I wouldn't say we have, you know, we only really have one consistent receiver, and that's Kenny Stills, right? We have one that actually has displayed the level of consistency in the NFL. If you look at our other receivers, you look at Bryce Butler, Jakeem Grant, Albert Wilson. We like them, right? They played good when they was on the field, but how much were they on the field? You know what I'm saying? Last season at least. So, you gotta look at that, and I think there's just so much talent there that I had to rank them this high, but Kenny Stills is the only one that displayed consistency. That's why they're not ranked like number 2 or anything. But and by the way, I do think Kenny Stills is underappreciated by everybody in the league. Not even just our fan base, just the league period. He's a touchdown magnet. But anyway, I didn't even mention this guy named Preston Williams, who has been shown out in OTAs. He might make the roster. I know a lot of you guys probably already know about him. But our receiver core is looking beautiful right now. But like I said, just not like none of them are really proving that much. You know what I'm saying? Which is sad in Devontae Parker's case because he's been in the league for forever. But anyways, that's that. The 6th best position on the team, I had to give it to tight end. All right, and the reason I'm giving it to tight end right here is because I think for the first time in about how many years? I don't even know. Oh my God, since Charles Clay. We actually have a tight end that I think is dependable. Now, you know, we've had many tight ends, and I can't remember a good one. Obviously, Randy McMichael was good, and then I remember Charles Clay. You know, my memory is like spotty, but I remember Randy McMichael a long time ago. Then I remember Charles Clay, and everybody in between that, I just don't remember being good. Okay, we have, you know, Julius Thomas. We wouldn't forget that year. Jordan Cameron could not literally stay on the field without concussions. Shout out to him though. You know, concussions is a serious thing. Then we had last year tight end where it was Mike Gesicki, just young, wasn't ready for the moment. This year we have Dwayne Allen, who has been consistent, and we also have Nick O'Leary, just in case something happens to Dwayne Allen. Then Nick O'Leary is also pretty good. They're two, you know, versatile tight ends, and I really like them. Now, if we didn't have them and Mike Gesicki was like the main guy and he was the starter and he was the guy that we were depending on to run that tight end unit, I think we'd be in a little bit of trouble because obviously he's not proven. Obviously, Mike Gesicki had a lot to improve. He needs probably to be the most improved player this year from last year. I was gonna make a video on this, but I never did. But he definitely needs to improve a lot, and I think he'll have the toughest time improving because this is a team that's preaching physicality at this point, and that has never been his game. When we drafted him, we knew that wasn't his game. But obviously, we have a different coaching staff now that is literally just straight preaching physical, be physical. And it's like he was made for like an air raid type offense. He wasn't made for no physical offense. So it's gonna be. I think he has to improve a lot. Put it that way. But I don't think our tight end core is depending on Mike Gesicki. So looking at our tight end core, I think it's looking wonderful, y'all. I think it's great. I think we have two, and Nick O'Leary and Dwayne Allen, very consistent or versatile. Even if they're not catching passes out the backfield, they can do other stuff. Versatile tight ends, and obviously Mike Gesicki, who if he can find that switch or find that rhythm or get somebody to bring it out of him, he's a nightmare for defenses. So I think our tight end predicament is good. And now getting into number 7, all right? The 7th best unit on the team, I got to give it to running back. Now, if you look at our running back, we have obviously Kenyan Drake. We have obviously Kalen Ballage, and then Myles Gaskin, okay? And I just thought about it. I didn't put fullback on this list, but whatever, okay? And Myles Gaskin, and you want to put Chandler Cox in there, you can. But a running back group is great. I love Kenyan Drake. He's one of my other favorite Dolphins players that I'm glad I got to watch on the team. Miami Miracle, shout out. But again, none of these players are proven consistent. None of them, not one. Like even Kalen and Kenyan Drake to a certain extent, when he got carries, he plays wonderful. But he had an incompetent coach staff that didn't give him carries. So I can't sit up here and say Kenyan Drake is already, amazing. Our running back group is amazing because, like I said, Kalen Ballage, obviously second year, he never got a chance to prove himself. Myles Gaskin first year didn't prove himself, and then Kenyan Drake, he's even in college was never a 3-down back. NFL has never been a 3-down back or never been the type of back to get a lot of carries or a majority of the snaps. With the exception of when Jai first got traded, and he did wonderful with the snaps, but he never got him back, and it has to be a reason why he just, I don't know, why Frank Gore can come in and take your snaps. It's just not a good look. But I can't rank it that high based off that fact, okay? Based off the fact that none of these guys have really proven themselves. Coming in at number 8, we have quarterback. Now, this is one of the positions that if I was going off of like potential or what I think is going to be this next season, I probably would have ranked them higher, okay? But, based off what I know, okay, we have Ryan Fitzpatrick, and, he has 2 nicknames, Ryan Fitzmagic and Ryan Fitztragic. So, which one you gonna get? So, it's not like, I don't know, man. Obviously, you're not winning those Super Bowls more likely with Ryan Fitzpatrick as your starting quarterback. You're probably not making the playoffs either with Ryan Fitzpatrick as your quarterback. But, we still have Josh Rosen as well, and then we're going off potential in that case, right? We're going off potential. I'm hoping Josh Rosen is going to be a GOAT, okay, a great quarterback, but you never know, and so I can't rank them that high because all I'm going off is what I know, and what I seen from Josh Rosen last season was really bad. Even though he was in a terrible predicament, I give him the benefit of the doubt, but at the end of the day, it's what happened, so I can't sit up there and make it better than what he is. But like I said, if I'm just going off of, this is not how I think the positions are going to play this year, because I do think quarterback is going to be great, but I'm not going to say we're in a great predicament for quarterback right now. Hell, there's still a chance we could draft a quarterback next season. At this, if both of these quarterbacks end up being I'm not gonna say we're in a great predicament, and neither one of these quarterbacks are the quarterback of the future as of now. Obviously Josh Rosen we would like to be, but neither one of them are the quarterback of the future as of now. And then Jake Rudock, I don't think we have to talk about him, but if we do, I don't even know him like that. So yeah, next. Coming at number 9, we have linebacker, and linebacker I could have probably ranked a little higher, but I do like our linebacking core a lot. I think some of the fan base don't really like him, but I like our linebacker core a lot. But they're young, unproven. Obviously, Jerome Baker, Raekwon McMillan. We just drafted Van Ginkel. Obviously, let's see what he does. But they're young and unproven. But I think they were improving throughout the season. Kiko Alonso, say what you want about Kiko. He might not always make the tackle, but he's always around the ball, and that has to count for something, right? So I do like our linebacking core, but they're so unproven. Raekwon McMillan, obviously he looked a little slow last year. Hopefully he can regain some of his speed. And Jerome Baker, he was improving steadily. I think he's gonna have a great season. But I just like the reason why they're ranked so low is because they're just unproven. Haven't seen enough out of them. They were coverage liabilities all at the beginning of the last season, really to the end as well. But you can't really blame them that much because we wasn't getting no pressure on the quarterback. But that's another topic for another video. But getting into number 10, and I'm gonna combine number 10, 11, and 12 because they all in the same unit. All right, 10, 11, and 12 in this order: tackle, guard, and center. All right, now basically, you can just put this whole thing in our offensive line. All right, our offensive line is still kind of fucked. Now, it's not as bad as it once was, right? I think we got some improvement. We got Michael Dieter at left guard, but other than Michael Dieter, what is the other improvements at? Jordan Mills is a downgrade from DeJuan James, and keep in mind, our offensive line was trash last year. Jordan Mills is a downgrade. We have Michael Dieter, hoping that's an upgrade. Larry Tunsil obviously is a beast, and that's why I would put our tackle situation above our guard and center. But then you still have Daniel Kilgore at center, who got hurt so early last season that I don't know if he's even that great or bad, whatever. You have Jesse Davis, starting right guard possibly, and obviously, I don't know who's gonna be starting all the way, but none of them are that great besides Larry Tunsil. So it's just our offensive line is still not that good. It's gonna take some coaching, and we're gonna see what the coaches can do. I'm hoping that the coaches could make this offensive line play like brand new, but we didn't really upgrade offensive line this year. And our offensive line was our worst unit last year. We didn't upgrade it this year, so obviously it's gonna be our worst this year. I mean, we did upgrade guard, but tackle got substantially worse. And that's just what it is. And coming into our worst position right now. And if you guys, you can use process of elimination and just guess this. Defensive end, and that's just my opinion. Defensive end right now is terrible, and I hate it, but somebody's just gonna have to step up, right? Our worst position is defensive end right now, and it's just because, combined sacks on the team, it's like, these fellas, what are the names right here? Charles Harris, Jonathan Woodyard, Tank Carradine, like, come on now. Like, I mean, and obviously we got somebody from the AAF that people are happy about. But like I said, our defensive end core, like, their sack totals is like, they barely got double digits at this point. It's not a good situation, and I've never seen a team ever win without a defensive end, without good pass rush. It's never been a team that I can remember in this passing era, especially, that has won without a good pass rush, that has won a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Or made it deep in the playoffs without a good pass rush. If you look at even the Patriots last year, people like to say, Trey Flowers, he was their best pass rusher, and he's not that great, but Trey Flowers was like top 5 in the league in pressures. Even though he didn't have the most sacks, he got to the quarterback. And then when they lost him, the Patriots picked up Michael Bennett because they understand the importance of pass rush. I just don't know, and I know that Brian Flores schemes up blitzes, and that's fine. I don't know if you can win without a great pass rusher. Now, if we're running a lot of 3-4, then maybe one of these linebackers, Van Ginkel or somebody, or even Jerome Baker, could develop into a solid, consistent pass rusher, so it wouldn't have to be one of these defensive ends. But just looking at our defensive ends right now, it's just not a good look. I don't think you can win without a great defensive end. So it's just two options that need to happen. Is one of these defensive ends to step up, specifically Charles Harris, because he was the first round draft pick, or our defense is going to be in a 3-4, so meaning we have linebackers rushing the passer, such as Van Ginkel or Jerome Baker, and then in that case, one of them needs to really get to the quarterback. Or what's the other guy's name? The guy from the AF, yeah, him too. But anyways, guys, that is my rankings for positions for the Miami Dolphins, from best to worst. To go recap over the positions, I had safety at number 1, cornerback at number 2, kicker, punter number 3, defensive tackle number 4, wide receiver number 5, tight end number 6, running back number 7, quarterback number 8, linebacker number 9, tackle number 10, guard number 11, center number 12, and defensive end number 13. I hope I didn't forget a position. And yes, I was looking down because I did write it in my notes on my phone because I knew I was going to forget the list in the middle of the video. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see. Like, comment, subscribe. Road to 8K underway. It's your boy K Flexing. I'm out.